Okay, let me try to continue this. This is now a ½ inch above the jawline. I switched it out with a Wicked Edge 130 that has been accessorized with the Stabil-Rizer block. And my lowest achievable range now is 14 degrees. So I gained about 1 degree that I can get closer to my bevel, even though it's only a ½ of an inch above the jawline. With the Stabil-Rizer, I went from about 15 degrees to 14 degrees. I am still using an original Wicked Edge bracket here. I'm trying to show you two things. I'm trying to show you the difference between the old style L bracket and the new style L bracket, and I'm also trying to show you the minimum range that we can now achieve, and this is at 14 degrees. Again, a 1-inch riser on a 130. I can go all the way up to where the stone would be touching the edge, so I gained almost a degree of achievable low angle range by adding the riser block. So what I did by augmenting my geometry with the semi-permanent, and I say semi-permanent because this is screwed on from below with the longer screws, and it's meant to stay there and to use it all the time. So we gained about an inch of acuteness, an inch of lower angle, achievable lower angle range by adding the 1-inch riser block. And the other thing that is involved when you add the riser block is this height from the ball end to the jawline is raised by an inch. So now with the stones, all the way, even with the stone stop, the stone is below, when resting, it is below the jaw line. So when you contact it, you're starting with the top of the stone and you can go all the way to the bottom of the stone, as opposed to without the riser block, you would be about here. So you lose about 1 inch in usable range. So the riser block did two things for me by adding the riser block. It gave me 1 inch of acute, 1 inch of more acute, adjustable, usable sharpening range with the knife clamped directly in the vise without the need to use the low angle adapter. So we gained that 1 degree of sharpening, and we also gained that height advantage for efficiency with the stones, so that when we're working with stone stops, we can use the full length of the stone. So that's the basic advantage that I learned when I used the Wicked Edge riser block for the first time, that I was able to sharpen my knives at a lower achievable sharpening range before my stones would contact the side of the vise. Now, with the riser block in place, it gave me the attachment portion, the attachment point to add the Stabil-Rizer supports. And we're going to get into that in the next video. So I wanted to show you that even working with the newest or the oldest brackets, that adding the 1-inch riser shifted the geometry, that now we can work more efficiently with the stone length, and we can achieve a lower minimum angle setting at a lower height for the blade clamped above the vise. Thanks.